Recently, I made a video titled Top 5 Best Puma Sneakers That You Can Buy Right Now. And at the end of that video, like I do in every single top 5 video, I said if this video gets over 200 likes, I will do a part 2 of this video. And you guys absolutely killed it. 20,000 views later and over 200 likes. You guys seem to just really enjoy that type of video. And it's a good feeling whenever you put out content and you get the feedback that you're expecting. Puma is just one of those brands that just seem to really do well on this channel, and it's definitely one of my favorite brands. If you're in the market for 5 more additional great Puma sneakers and you're wondering what's the top 5 best ones that you guys can buy as of this moment right now, stay tuned to find out. What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Louis G back at it again with a brand new video. Today's video is going to be the top 5 best Puma sneakers that you guys can buy right now, part 2. A big thank you to everyone who liked that video, who took the time to watch that video, liked it. You guys absolutely killed it, and it's one of those videos that's like super trending right now on my channel, so I do really appreciate that. Today we're going to be talking about some more great Puma sneakers, and I feel like I say this every single time whenever I'm reviewing a pair of Puma sneakers. Puma is just one of those brands that it just needs that one like hype collab, or it's just one hype collab away from being one of the top brands, because if we're just being completely honest, Puma is just so consistent. And if you're wondering if I copped any great Puma sneakers, I absolutely did, because me and Puma just go hand in hand, man. It's just like a ham and cheese sandwich, me and Puma sneakers. Probably not the best analogy, but you definitely get the point. Nothing short of just a banger of a list. Like, just like part 1, part 2, I'd probably say is probably just a little bit better, at least in my opinion, but I'm not the one to judge. That would be you guys. And of course, there is an honorable mentions list. It wouldn't be a Louis G top 5 video if I at least didn't include an honorable mention list for you guys. And like always, if you guys enjoy this type of content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, also click that little bell, stay notified, because we do drop videos every single week. And if you guys want, you can follow me on my Instagram _Louis G. But enough about that, let's get right to the honorable mentions list. So coming in at number 3 on the honorable mentions list, we have the Puma collaboration with Skepta on the FS model in the beige and black. Now Skepta, when it comes to his Puma collaborations, that he just knocked it out of the park, absolutely. His first one, the iridescent one, was completely insane, and now this beige and black one, which is literally just the same model. It's not the iridescent colorway, but is the second colorway that dropped from the collaboration that he's doing currently with Puma, and these are just absolutely clean. I feel like he knocked it out with Nike, and he's doing even of a better job in Puma. You know, if I were to compare the two, if I were to say which one is better, his collaboration with Nike or Puma, I hate to be a little biased, but I'm probably gonna lean more with Puma. If you're a fan of Skepta and his music, if you're from the UK, then you're probably gonna agree with me. This is a great sneaker, and if you're someone who likes collecting collaboration sneakers, you don't really care for GRs, then this is definitely the perfect sneaker for you. And coming in at number 2 on the honorable mentions list, we have the Puma Suede Premium Pack. Not just one specific colorway, pretty much the black and even the burgundy. These are just so clean, and if you're a fan of the Puma Suedes and you're kind of, you know, you love the Puma Suedes, that's pretty much all you wear, but you want something a little bit more elevated, then the Premium Pack is definitely the sneaker for you. Like, it's the same model, you're not doing anything different, but you're just getting the same sneaker with pretty much just elevated materials. When it comes to classic sneakers, Air Force Ones, people talk about Reebok Club C's, you know, Jordan 1, you definitely gotta talk about the Puma Suedes. When it comes to classic sneakers, the Puma Suede is as classic as it gets, and if you're someone who just strictly only wears Puma Suedes, or if Puma Suedes are the only model that you like from Puma, then you definitely need to check these out. And last but not least on the honorable mentions list, we have a sneaker, and it kills me to say this because I feel like I should know this, especially because I make content about this kind of stuff. Coming in at number 1 on the honorable mentions list, we have the Puma Torino 2, that is that model, in the green colorway. I think these are just so sleek. Like, if you're someone who just likes sleek sneakers, this is so great. It's very comparable to other sneaker models that are out there on the market as well. If you just like something that's very sleek, that colorway is very nice. It's low key, it's not doing too much, but it's a clean colorway, at least in my opinion. The Torino 2 in that green colorway is very nice, but if you're not a fan of the Torino 2, you can obviously get these in other colorways. I just picked the green one because in my opinion, it's the best one that I've seen so far. We're officially at the top 5 spot. And coming in at number 5 on this list is a Puma model that I've been eyeing for a very long time, and I just have not pulled the trigger on them. But truth be told, probably when I'm editing this video, I'm probably going to go on the Puma website and just immediately buy these. At number 5, we have the Puma Extos Collector in the intense red colorway. These things are just so freaking nice, man. Like, look at this. It looks like a good, comfortable sneaker, and I feel like someone who recently just turned 30, I'm all about comfort. I don't really care about hype or anything like that. This sneaker just looks so freaking comfortable, and that intense red colorway is just so nice. Previously, you know, just like the Torino 2, if you're not a fan of the red colorway, they offer these in a ton of other great colorways. But at least in my opinion, I thought the red one was just the best choice. I don't own these, so I couldn't tell you my own personal experience with these, but they look very comfortable, and it looks like a sneaker that I would love to own, and I'm probably gonna end up picking these up very soon. At number 4, we have a trend that I see a lot of sneaker brands doing recently. We have the Puma Suede XL. Now, if you're familiar with the Vans new school, obviously what they did was they took the Vans old school, which is a classic model from Vans, and they revamped it and made it a little bit chunkier, and they renamed it the Vans new school. So that's pretty much what Puma did. I don't know if Puma came up with this idea first, not entirely too sure. It doesn't really matter. If you're a fan of the Puma Suedes and you like the Vans new school, if you own a pair of Vans new school, which I feel like most like younger people do, I feel like the younger generation, like, you know, like people like in high school or people in their early 20s really just like the Vans new school. I'm not against it. I think it's great. I reviewed it. I think it was a fun sneaker. It was a great take on a classic model. Do I personally like it? It's okay. I don't really wear it as much, if I'm being completely honest with you. But as far as the Puma XL Suede, it's a great take on the Puma Suede. They're doing something fun with it, and I'm sure the younger generation is going to appreciate it. Coming in at number 3 is a bit of a crazy sneaker. So are you guys familiar with the collaboration that A$AP Rocky recently did with Puma? It's the exact same model, but not that collab. Coming in at number 3, we have the Puma Inhale in the warm white colorway. Now, these sneakers definitely remind me of the Vans CC Lowland Flames, a sneaker that Vans came out with a couple years back. If you're into that whole type of like sneaker look with like the flames on it and stuff like that, this is definitely a great sneaker for you. The reason why I put these at number 3 is because I think these are just interesting. I think this is a cool sneaker and a good switch up from your regular GRs or whatever you're used to wearing. If you're someone who wears like a lot of white Air Force Ones, you wear a lot of New Balances, you want to try something different and sort of flashy, I guess you can say, I would personally pick these up myself. It's a great summer sneaker and just something that you throw on maybe like once in a while, or maybe you could probably wear them every day. They look comfortable, if I'm being completely honest. Would I buy them? If it's on sale, I'd probably cop them. But it is still a great sneaker and something that I wanted to show you guys. We are at the number 2 spot. We're getting closer to the number 1 spot. A sneaker that I fell in love with the moment I saw it. The moment I saw these sneakers, I put them on the list. I was like, I need to have these. These are just so freaking good. We have the Puma GV Special Suede in the Frosted Ivory colorway. These are just, look at that colorway, man. That icy blue is just so freaking nice. Like, who doesn't love a nice icy blue sneaker? And you could just tell from looking at it, even from the pictures. I don't personally own this sneaker, but it's one of those pairs of sneakers that you can look from like the stock photos and you could just easily tell that the suede is just going to be phenomenal on these. Like, looking at it, like, so freaking nice. That blue colorway is just so nice, icy blue. Just a really good sneaker that you can wear just pretty much all season long. You can wear these in the fall, the winter, the spring, the summer. It doesn't really matter. I might be a little biased because blue is my favorite color, but it's just one of those sneakers that you look and you're like, okay, these are just very nice. And even if you're not a fan of the blue colorway, they offer these in a ton of other great colorways as well. The first one I saw was the Frosted Ivory, and I was like, yep, putting these on the list. I'm showing it to my subscribers because they need to know that this sneaker exists because I fell in love with it from day one. Officially at the number 1 spot. Now, usually when it comes to top 5 best videos, whatever topic that I'm talking about, I usually try to put the number 1 sneaker on the list, a sneaker that I absolutely think is phenomenal, that's better than every single other sneaker on this list, one that I would personally recommend to you guys 100 times over. At number 1 on the list, and in my opinion, this is the best Puma sneaker that you could buy right now. We have the Puma Indoor OG in that white and green colorway. Now, if you are a fan of the Reebok Club C's, Adidas Sambas, you know, Nike Kill Shot 2s, gum outsole, you definitely need to have these. These are just so sleek. You can dress this up, you can dress this down, and that green colorway it's gonna hit every single time, man. Like, I'm a big fan of the Reebok Club C's. It's one of my favorite sneakers of all time, but when I saw these, I was like, I might actually like these a little bit better than the Club C's. you know, not to throw dirt on Reebok, it's definitely one of my favorite brands as well, but the Indoor OG is just so freaking nice. Good low cut sneaker that you can just really wear with just a whole bunch of outfits, and it looks really good with low cut socks, even with high cut socks as well. It's probably the most perfect all around sneaker from Puma that you can add to your rotation. Just like the GV Special Suede, it's one of those sneakers that looking from the stock photos, you're like, okay, these are gonna hold up really well over time. Usually when I'm picking out a sneaker, the couple things I ask myself, okay, can I wear this with a lot of outfits? Is it versatile? Can I dress this up if I need to go somewhere fancy, but I don't really wanna wear a dress shoe? Indoor OG checks all those check marks. So if you're someone who thinks about stuff like that too, then you definitely need to add these to your rotation. And in my opinion, it's the best Puma sneaker that you can buy right now, and that's why it's number one. That pretty much just wraps it up for my quick little top 5 best Puma sneakers that you guys can buy right now. Comment down below, would you buy any of these sneakers on this list? Did I miss any of your favorite sneakers? Like always, if you guys do want a part 3 to this video, and I'm sure you guys can do it because you guys absolutely killed it on part 1, 300 likes, I know you guys can do it, and I will do a part 3 of this video, and I promise for the part 3 I will do something special for that video. If you guys can help me get to that goal of 300 likes, I will do something special for you guys. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys really did enjoy this video. Like always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. You guys could also follow me on my Instagram if you guys want to stay updated and whenever I'm dropping a brand new video. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.
Run it. I run the game, yeah, you heard capiche. Took the roof off, now it's just seats. Yeah, I keep a watch on my enemies. Look me in my eyes, we are not the same, you heard capiche. Yeah, I run the game, yeah, you heard capiche. Took the roof off, now it's just the seats. Yeah, I keep a watch on my enemies. Look me in my eyes, we are